guys, it's John McNamara, host, running Vegas. We're talking local sports, business, real estate. If you guys like we see, subscribe, follow us on Road to Vegas Podcast.
I don't know why this guy's
Today, we got Mr. George,
one and only
co-host in the house.
Co-host
with the most. So what are we talking about today?
We are talking about Inner Circle Mastermind in Scottsdale that you and I just attended to. It was Friday through Monday. We're going to be talking about just all of our coaches, just the people that were talking there at the seminar. But, and I never use the word but. And before that, I actually wrote something for you under 10 minutes.
10 words.
So you guys, so you guys, it's an inside joke. I am very long-winded. I make a short story long instead of the other way around. But yesterday, I sent you the questions for a lot of great people we met at the seminar. It's just awesome. We're going to get into that. But before that, I want to acknowledge you.
Thank you.
So I wrote this out yesterday just so it would stay under 10 minutes. And I just want to start off, obviously, this podcast with gratitude. And I'm going to read it, but it comes from the heart just because I have to articulate everything.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So
we're starting off strong here.
Yeah, well, we're talking about some incredible people, powerful takeaways from the seminar. And before we get into all that, I want to acknowledge you because, as you and I call it, we're each other's seminar buds.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a name we have for each other. And, you've been the biggest influence in my life, and you've put me in rooms like this one and helped me cultivate relationships that have been powerful and life-changing. And you've helped me grow as a business person. And not just that, it's also been my mindset, spirituality, not to get all mushy here, but it's like I do mean it from the bottom of my heart. And you've just pushed me to raise like my standards and to think bigger and to live better. And I'm honored to be doing this like business with you. So I just want to make sure before we talk about all these other great people that you come first, just because I love and honor and respect you. So I appreciate you, and I'm so lucky to call you my best friend. Yeah.
I appreciate you too, and I love you too. And I'm super glad. I did not know that was coming.
Yeah, I know. I probably should have told you, and then now we're here, and then I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, okay,
so these are allergies.
Yeah, mine are really bad too.
No, but I appreciate you too, because it is we say that we're each other's seminar buds, right?
Yeah.
Best seminar buds, because we go to all these events. It's hard to find other people, guys, that are growth-minded and want to go to these events and get you out of your comfort zone. So I really appreciate you, too, because you bring a pretty cool dynamic when we go. Because I'm introverted. I'm like,
and
I try to.
If you guys can tell.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys tell. And I'll mingle with a couple people here, but it can be it takes a lot for me to kind of get on my shelf. I don't know you that well at first.
Yeah.
So you're just a social butterfly.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see you out there, and everybody loves George. Everybody. It's like walking in, everybody's giving him a hug. I'm here too.
Yeah, they know we're a package deal.
Yeah.
They know we're a package deal.
I appreciate the dynamic, and it's always fun. It's fun to have a buddy on the road too. Like, we had a good road trip to Scottsdale. And
you guys, just to give you guys context, I was kind of almost not wanting to do this, just to be vulnerable with you guys. And usually I'm a planner, and I like to get the room, and it's just, what is it going to be?
You like the seminars.
Yeah, I do. I love the seminars, but something was just not quite flowing. So, I was like, do I really want to do this right now? So I'm really glad you pushed us to go, because it put us in the right trajectory. But anyways, I'm so proud of you, and
appreciate you.
I think it was a really good segue to everybody we met.
Yeah, we met a lot of great people, and let's dive in. You want to?
Yeah, so, Scottsdale was a little different. It was our first time in Scottsdale for, I think, both you and I. It was held at the Scott Hotel. It was a cool venue. It was pretty chill. The inside, the interior kind of reminded me of like Havana, Cuba, a little bit, right?
Yeah,
it was raining. It was just good. Yeah, it was just good energy.
What'd you think of Scottsdale?
I like it. It kind of reminds me of a Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun, and we met the friendliest kids.
Yeah.
And when I say the friendliest kids, guys, it's like we have a little joke. And for those of you guys that are here in Vegas, sometimes it's like the service industry has kind of, now it sounds like I'm talking shit about Vegas, but has gone down. And they were pretty looking people and had a good attitude, right? And were funny, and they were witty, and they were just, we were comp shit, you know, it was just, was just, it was a vibe.
Oh, really, but you got the free shots.
And it's like, so it was, I enjoyed Scottsdale quite a bit. I wouldn't mind going there again.
Yeah, I thought Scottsdale was cool. It kind of reminded me maybe like a different vibe of Summerlin, but it had like more restaurants and bars.
But Summerlin should be.
Which Summerlin should be. We all hope one day. The bars were cool though. They were big. They were open. They like had like the right idea behind it.
Yeah.
And we really only, I mean, we were actually in this mastermind seminar for, I think it was about like 48 hours straight. So we didn't
was
really,
long. It was until the last day.
So we really only we got to go have dinner. And it was like go to bed, go to seminar, but with the last day we kind of got to explore a little bit.
Yeah.
And I wish it's kind of what we hope for Summerlin in the future.
Yeah.
Where they had a lot of activities and things to do. There wasn't a ton of people out on a Sunday.
No. It's not like a college town, but I do like all the venues. They're pretty cool.
The coolest thing I say the biggest takeaway, we didn't get to go inside them. But the mid-rises in Scottsdale were awesome.
Yeah.
They had tons of windows, plants.
And when we say windows, we compare everything to Vegas. And there is, just so they know what we're talking about, like when we think what we think is cool, is Vegas is so antiquated. Like I dislike the builders because it's just, we have all this beautiful sunlight more than any other place in the U.S. It's like, what do we get? Like, don't quote me on this, but like 300 days of like sun. Yeah, it's something crazy. And I'm like, why do we have these little windows?
Yeah.
I'm like, why? So Scottsdale has the exact same weather, so it could be done.
Hotter.
Yeah, it's actually hotter, and it was different this time around. And beautiful buildings, all glass, lots of greenery. It's like, I'm like, it just makes me realize, what are we doing? And we do real estate, and if anybody that's watching, I hope you guys implement these type of buildings, because I'm tired of Summerlin being, and I love Summerlin. You guys know I don't leave Summerlin, so I'm not knocking Summerlin, but it's that we have all these resources and all this money, and I feel like those condos can be put somewhere in the ghetto. And with the little, like, are we in prison? Why are the windows so small? Like, I just don't get it. So anyways, it ran over. I don't even know how I got that. The buildings.
Yeah, Summerlin too, they're running out of land as well. So maybe, hopefully, we'll see these mid-rises come up in the future. There's no real projects going on right now, but when we were looking at it, I'm like, I would move into that instantly. Like, that's really cool.
And it was multiple people at the seminar. They're like, did you see that building on the...
Yeah, they actually went through them. They were taking videos, put them on their stories. We should have walked through one, but it's like that. It was such a vibe. It makes a lot more sense. And they had like multiple ones up in like almost every community in Scottsdale. So, that was really cool as well.
Yeah. So Scottsdale was fun.
Any recommendations on the road trip? If you're going from Vegas to Scottsdale, where do you go?
Yeah, let us know, because there's not a lot.
We went to what place? That's why I'm asking you a question.
Oh, Kingman? Are we talking about Kingman? Grand Canyon Brewery.
Grand Canyon Brewery.
Good service.
Good food. Good beer.
The Supreme Slice pizza was bomb.
Pizza looked good. I didn't have it. You did. I had chicken Caesar wrap, but it's pretty cool because Kingman's about an hour and a half out. So if you're going to Scottsdale, Phoenix,
you guys,
Sedona.
Okay, so this is how out of it I am, and I'm horrible with geography. It was at Kingman that we're having a beer, we're having a slice of pizza, or no, that first day I was having a wrap. And John tells me that we were only an hour and something in, and that we had 3.5 more hours.
3.5 more hours. So.
It's then that I realized, I'm like, oh, this is a 5-hour road trip.
Yeah. So George originally wanted to leave the day of the seminar. The seminar was starting
Somehow
at 1.
That made sense. I'm glad,
And I was like, I don't know if that's the best mood because
I'm already moody.
Yeah, you're already moody. So, 5 hours. We have to go straight there into it. And we're going to talk about the seminar here in a little bit. But it's intense. So it's like you want to be focused. You want to be ready to go. And I know, like, I have ADHD. And after I'm in a car for 5 hours, I need to like decompress or walk around or do stuff. We got a really good dinner in Scottsdale. But yeah, so that's don't do multiple things in a travel day. So that's recommendation number 2. But Grand Canyon Brewery, check it out. It's on the way if you're ever going to any spot in Arizona. Really cool spot. Kingman's about 90 minutes out from Vegas, so you're going out or in. It's just a really good spot to kind of stretch your legs, get some good food.
It's a cute little town. It looks like
the downtown Main Street area is cool.
Yeah. It looks like a little set from a movie or something.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
No one's there.
So we already flew by the last 10 minutes. We got 20 minutes to go with the seminar.
So, focus. Let me get back to my intro. I know, we did it. All right, so anyways, it was, so we're starting off with Justin and Spring. Okay. Obviously, it's their event.
Yeah.
And, they just show you, they say proximity, there's power in proximity, right?
Yeah.
And it's like they keep on saying that, and that's literally what I have in my notes. It's like, it's just how we show up and how we present ourselves to the world and who we're surrounded by is so important. And they are just very growth minded. We were able to meet other people, but then I also think that this is one of those seminars, guys, that even if you're not in real estate, you would get so much out of going. So I've already hit up, lenders. I was telling my my new hair person, Katie, she's been on the show, that she should go. And she's like, I would love to go to something like that. So, this is how impactful this is.
Well, it's good to preface this too. I'm glad you brought this up. So if you're an agent out there, listen to pause. It's going to be great information for you. And if you're just a person in life going through life, you can apply this in your life for most of us, because honestly there wasn't a lot of sales in this, which was cool, and I feel like that was different about this. It was really a mastermind than a seminar. I'm saying a seminar, but it was about 60 other team owners, so most people, I mean, pretty much everybody there is focused, they're intentional, they're part of this coaching program that they provide. So it was a very different vibe and energy to it, which I liked.
Yeah, and you know what? So my ADD's kicking. I'm like, I have notes and stuff. So the notes are to keep me on track, and even then, sometimes it doesn't. But obviously. So so we were talking about it. So here is where I feel very fortunate and lucky, and I say that always in my life and my friends and my family and just my surroundings, the house I live in, my little dog. However, I think you and I caught on that not everybody has the same experience. Everybody has a great experience with Spring and Justin, but not on a personal level like we do.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that we started with them when we did, and we cultivated that. And if anything, now they have business partners that literally want us to win and helped us out. And we got to one of the exercises was they believe in taking action for only 3 things. That way we don't get scatterbrained. Yeah. Obviously, you guys can see on the show we go from one topic, and that's with notes, guys. Could you imagine if we didn't? So what we're implementing for 90 days and what our focus should be. So yeah. What did you like about this one compared to the other events they have had?
Well, it's more intimate. I think behind it, so if you guys want to check it out, we actually did a breakdown of spring break. So compared to
this is more intimate,
Yeah, so more intimate. Spring break, there's about 500 agents. They're going to also be doing that in Salt Lake in March. So if you guys are interested, direct message us or text us. We'll give you the information, get you hooked up to the right people. So yeah, it was more intimate. We got more one-on-one time. I think the biggest thing for me was, and the seminar or the mastermind was amazing, but was able to, there was a cocktail hour that we went to Top Golf.
Oh yeah.
I think it was actually getting to spend time with individuals like Justin. We got to talk to Justin. He's to dive into Justin a little bit, a very impactful salesperson. The first time I ever met this man, I didn't even meet him. It was our first spring break that we went to. Yeah. And he's coming out all fired, ready to go. And I've gone...
It's this guy that's buff, to give you context.
And I have gone to over easily 100 real estate seminars. And I remember going in like a typical seminar, like, oh, whatever, this will be cool. I can chill and, 2 days and get some information and whatever. And this guy, remember he was looking at me And I was like intimidated by him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just remember thinking,
Well, he does have a stare, and it's like
he does. And I just am like, I want to be a part of this because it was different. That's the best way to describe it.
And I think, you know what, I like that you're mentioning this, because if you're going to have accountability, I do believe that it has to be somebody that you kind of fear a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're just not going to do it, because you could feel like you walk all over them. And that
sure.
cannot happen here.
For sure. No, not here, because it is... You have to be, it's a lot, you have to be present, you have to participate. It's not like a typical seminar where we just kind of lay back.
Yeah.
But the big things I got out of Justin this time, and it was great to have one-on-one time with him. We talked to him multiple times, but the big things I got out of him is...
Wait, Justin, I'm going to send you this clip. We told you in person. We're inviting you to the podcast. Amy Stevens has been on. And we're going to hold you to it. It can't be over Zoom. You have to be here in Vegas. You said that your wife and yourself were going to be out here shopping. So if we can make it happen, bro.
We'll make it happen.
Let's do it.
Justin, let's do it. We got to do it. Yes, on that podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so continue. Sorry.
So the biggest thing I always get a lot of... The one thing I love about Justin, it's not even just what he says. It's his attitude, it's his demeanor. He is a true leader in the sense of he is 110% accountable. He shows up. He's got great energy.
Yeah.
Zero victim mentality. And that's
he was a Tony Robbins speaker.
Tony Robbins, Tony Robbins, and you can tell he's one of the best speakers I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him multiple times now, and I'm like ready to go when Justin's up.
Oh, for sure.
So
he brings the energy.
But the big things I got out of Justin was going all in with yourself. That was a big one. And you know what? It kind of hit me. It was actually in the beginning. Guys, I've been really working on being present in life. There's been aspects in my life this year where it has caused me to be more intentional, to be present. And I was doing that in my personal life. I don't know if I was doing that with my business. And I don't know if you remember, he talked about that in the beginning.
Well, this morning I got a surprise that I wasn't present through 37 years.
That is true.
Yeah.
But we've all been there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big aha for me. It's like, am I being present with my business? Because it's really easy in real estate to kind of get through the day. Like you feel like you're putting out fires all day, right? Or I got to get the next deal. You're kind of going through the day versus being present and being grateful, because it's really 21 years you can get lost in this business and you see them as problems versus opportunities. And it was a huge shift in that moment when he said that, like, man, what would I do for the problems I have today?
Right.
I would do anything
like,
for
we prayed
them,
for this life,
right? And they're not problems, but they're opportunities.
That's exactly what. Yeah.
So,
no problems.
So that was a big haul right off the bat, and then he ended. Justin's just always come, but he even ended is like, be a master at sales. And they didn't dive a lot into sales in the seminar, but being a master in sales, and that was one of, and we'll dive into it later, but optimizing myself, that was the big thing we got out of the hot seat for our business. It's just getting back to the basics, making things
Let's dive into it now.
Yeah. So it's just getting back to the basis, implementing scripts and skills, role plays again. And the thing is, I would say this to anybody who joins our team, who is not on our team. Yeah. But you got to be a master at what you do. And that's what I'm going to optimize, here in the future.
Thank you for sharing.
Did I go too long?
Yeah, 10 words or less.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just funny. I've been dying to say this, what you just said literally is what I wrote down here. It's like we're through telepathy. I'm telling you, it's like we are the weirdest kids.
Well,
but
that's what
it is about how we show up every day and who we surround ourselves with on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
that happens to us a lot.
So what he says, what stuck with me, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and forget how much energy impacts the people around us. Yes. So that's basically, Mm-hmm. Just to kind of piggyback off, or what's the American saying? Piggyback off what?
Yeah,
what you were saying. Okay,
you got it.
So so when I say other businesses can come, their sales portion of the mastermind is literally just how to be an effective communicator. How to speak, how to have a presence if you're on stage, if you're talking to somebody, it is communication, so it could be applied to anybody. Yeah. So, that's yeah, Justin's awesome. So.
He is awesome. We respect the hell out of Justin. We're excited when you're coming to run in Vegas. We're going to get it hooked up here.
Sounds like it's going to be by the end of the year, so.
That'll be.
Yeah.
Only as good as your word, Justin.
You heard it here first.
So I won't steal your thunder. Spring. What did you get out of spring? And then I'll go.
Oh.
Just in case we have the same thing.
Spring adores me.
She does.
I love that girl. I feel like she is very vulnerable. She's very transparent.
Yeah.
This is what I like about her. One of the things I like about her. There's a lot of things I admire about her. I sound like a fanboy. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, Spring, I love you. That she's vulnerable. She's like, our company lost money or we came out even. This is what I didn't do right. I didn't have a CPA. I knew better. I didn't do better.
Very transparent.
So that vulnerability is powerful and it makes me connect more. Yeah. And I know that you and I do it on a smaller level, of course.
Right.
And I'm like, I could see us getting there. And all of a sudden you're just like, I knew I should have done this and I didn't, right? So it's just, I like her vulnerability because it's very powerful. And I mean, she's leading and believes in herself, and she is a very good example of you become who you surround yourself with. Mm-hmm. And she's talked about even when she wasn't quite in a good financial situation, she would still have coaches. She would have, right now she's doing one for spirituality and all of that. So she's always, from the time we've met her, very growth minded. Yeah. Whether it's selling out a theater or whatever that's going to look like. So that's what I like. I mean, obviously, all the information she gives too, but I think it's just her demeanor, her character, her persona that I gravitate towards.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. One thing I love about them is they continue to evolve.
Yes.
It's one thing, I've been a part of a lot of coaching programs over the years, and they have their shtick. And they say the same things, and they stick to that shtick every single year.
Yeah, it's like a fairy on a loop.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But one thing I like that they are vulnerable, they're honest, they share their mistakes or opportunities, whatever you want to call them, their growth moments of learning. And especially in this type of industry, it's very ego-centric.
Yes.
It's how do we look good with our numbers, and they're just transparent, which I love it. So the biggest thing, and I always get a lot of Spring, she's boss. But the biggest thing out of her was, I could relate to it, was her identity. And how for 20 years she basically said, I made $300,000 every single year for about 20 years. Not now. And she figured out that she had to switch her identity and upgrade it. So that was my big aha from her, because I am very conscious of this with my own self. And I think we all get, and Justin has talked about this as well, as we kind of have like the financial thermometer where we get comfortable. So it's upgrading your identity. That was a big aha for me with Spring. And to see her do it, and not only like upgrade, like she is 10 times up,
Yes. In 4 years.
In 4 years.
4 years. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, she left Real to do XP, and we had a conversation about this, and I loved it because we're always inspirational, and we're like, the sky's the limit, right?
Yeah.
But the way she put it is raise the floor.
Yeah.
And what that means is raise your minimum standards.
Yeah.
And it's like people fall off, things fall off, that's fine. It's like that wasn't meant for you. The circle gets smaller, right? So it's like this was a more intimate event. And it's like just knowledge all over. Yeah. Yeah. And everybody, all those kids have the same demeanor we are. Like just friendly, like just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's, we'll get to him in a little bit, but I think one of, I'm thinking of Brandon now, but the one thing that's really cool, and I think where I have, I don't know if struggle is the best way to put it, but kind of put people on a pedestal that are uber rich or super successul. When you meet some of these folks, they're just...
Like Brandon, right?
Brandon, great example.
He doesn't fit the part. He's the coolest kid,
He's really nice.
He is a really cool kid.
He coached us personally.
We got so he's the guy we were talking about. Brandon Brittingham. You know what we'll do is we'll put everybody's on the YouTube. So if you guys are interested, just look them up.
Yes.
But this kid is like, he's kind of buff. He wears like Versace shirts.
Yeah.
So he's not your typical business person. But yeah, he goes from Lambo, Bentley, Lambo, Range Rover.
Love it. So we had hot seats, and actually we had to present our business to they kind of broke us up into groups, which can be kind of a tense situation. We got the luxury of, and I was kind of hoping it was going to be him.
Yeah.
So it was funny how we attracted that. That Brandon came up, and he got to coach us through that.
The entire process.
The entire
so we
process.
are clear on our next 90 days.
So it was super powerful, and what a just nice man, straight to the point, and really gave us some really good information. So I appreciate your time, if you're watching this by chance. But yeah, he was really inspiring to me too. The big things I got out of him, and I know we kind of talked.
We have 4 minutes, and I do want to talk about my boy Louie and Julie.
Okay. Well, let me say this about Brandon, and I'll be done because we already said optimizing.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay. I know. Usually I'm not the talker, but today I'm feeling like talking.
You are. You just think you're not.
Okay.
I'm just glad you didn't bring New York back up in this episode.
Or California or college.
Yeah. We're done.
All right. Writing out the perfect day. So that would be my big aha from Brandon. Just write out your perfect day. And
that was beautiful.
And it kind of hit me too. Yeah, I've been in this 21 years. Like, why am I doing things that I don't want to do anymore? It doesn't really make sense. So I want to enjoy this process.
And you guys do have to earn that privilege.
Yeah.
You can't be just for if you're a new agent out there or thinking about joining our team.
Yeah.
You don't get to have the John McNamara schedule.
Yeah.
When you haven't put the John McNamara work. And
Yeah.
there's been people on our team that think leaving at 11 and 12 is okay because John leaves, but they haven't put in the reps.
Yeah.
And you are at a point where, hey, simplification is where it's at. So take his advice with a little grain of salt, because that doesn't apply to everybody. Just because if you are just starting off, I was just gonna say names. Oh my God, shot fired. It's like, right. It's just, we have to earn.
We do, but I'll say this. I'm not going to dive into super into my perfect day. My perfect day is still to prospect a couple hours, go on an appointment, and take a listing. So that hasn't changed. Yeah. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up on
business.
that. In business, yes. Yes, sir. So, okay, I know we got 3 minutes. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, so, well, thank you for making me rush. But I guess I'll have to keep it under 2 minutes because we have to wrap up.
I did that on purpose.
Julie, she does guided meditation. Mm-hmm. She takes us through trauma. It makes us tear up a little bit. We are very present. Very powerful lady.
Very different. I've never had a seminar where they invited somebody. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, tell me. I mean, this is the John McNamara show. So tell me, how is it different? Maybe I should just done Q&A for you.
Thank you.
What I have to say doesn't really matter. We practically say the same thing, just differently.
I know.
So for those of you guys who don't know us.
Yeah, we don't know us. We interview
and you guys, just so you know, we look at the insights, and I know that you guys
we're
bickering, and it's like those go through the roof.
We see you 3,000 on that short
Yeah, okay. You got 30 seconds to...
I'll keep it short.
Julie.
Julie is something different. You never see that at a real estate seminar.
Yes.
So that's all I wanted to say.
It's eliminating loops, limiting beliefs. It's letting go of heaviness, and just through that, you guys, we do live a more simple life and a more meaningful life, a life that's by design, and we allow health to come in, friendships to come in, relationships, love, money, all of it. So that's why that's important. And then Louis is similar. We've done breath work with him a few times, even though I gave him shit because he was introducing himself to us at Top Golf. So him and I are friends now. It's like truly friends. And he does breath works and how important the breath is. And if everything is, I could have done that this morning probably, probably could have solved.
The breath works are about 90 minutes, guys. Just give you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's long, but it is guided. And it's just every time something else pops up, there was people in there that let go of, sisters dying through, dealing with suicide. Right. And, a lot of grief, and then it's like you just don't know when it's going to come up, and I've done it 3 times and every time it's been different. So appreciate
appreciate everybody who was there that was vulnerable.
Yeah, if we forgot anybody, we didn't know we were going to go on a tangent. But let's end it with you. And what is the biggest takeaway that you took out of this seminar, you would say, or the biggest aha, or maybe it doesn't even have to be something new, but what is something that maybe even resonated with you differently this time around?
It was a perfect day, for sure.
Okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
I like it.
How about you?
You bring it up all the time, and I don't think I realize it. And I just how easy it is to make friends. We made a lot of cool friends. It's like there, and they gravitated. We would sit at the bar next to each other during breakfast. It was just genuinely nice, good human beings. And you guys, I was saying this morning, but it's like, I am truly the luckiest kid. I feel like the perfect everything. I'm like, I have the perfect friends. It's like the family, the house, dog, my life. I'm in good health. I love I love my life. So it's just, I'm more present. And I'm like, man, I'm really lucky. And just what's to come, right? It's like these relationships are everything.
Well, they talked about having, understanding and knowing your superpower. And I feel for you is George treats everybody the same.
Yeah.
So that was something that really resonated with me, and I know we talked a little bit on that before, but he talks to everybody the same, and that's why he can befriend everybody, but that is your superpower, so you should be proud of yourself for that.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we're going to wrap this up.
We can't get emotional now. All right, this is perfect
I
time.
want to thank my co-host, Mr. George Hernandez.
Thanks
Guys,
for
if
having
you
me
are
on.
interested in Justin Spring, hit us up. We'll get you connected to the right people so you can check them out in the
Yes,
future.
there's a calendar for next year already, so join
There
us.
is.
We'll be
Guys,
there.
we're going to Vegas to get yourself today.